Again, thank you so much for joining us here on Idaho Today. You know, the Entrepreneurs Organization is a global nonprofit whose mission is to engage leading entrepreneurs to learn and grow. And the local chapter here in Idaho is holding their EO Talks. It's a chance to share experience and hear some of the lessons of some of the most successful business leaders. This event, well, it's happening tomorrow. And here to tell us all about it, we have Stephanie from the EO Talks. She is actually the president of the organization. Great to have you joining us this morning. How are you?
I'm great, Melissa. Thanks for having us.
Okay, so for those who are not familiar, tell us more about the EO Talks. I kind of hinted a little bit to the mission of it, but what can people expect when they attend?
Sure. So EO Talks is really a signature event for our organization. If those of you who are familiar with TED Talks, it kind of follows that similar format. You'll get to hear from 4 of our local members who are going to tell their stories, compelling stories about building and growing their business. It's inspiring. They get vulnerable, and it is just great to hear them. In addition, we're bringing in a national speaker. Lynn Smith spent 8 years as anchor of CNN Headline News, and so she'll be featured as well.
Wonderful. So this is just a great opportunity for those who are creating their own business. Maybe they've been doing it for a while and they're just looking for that inspiration, maybe further insight and innovation to be in the same room with others who've either gone down that path or trying to lead a similar path. Creating that community, sharing ideas, swapping, getting that inspiration, so essential and important. But there are also other benefits of being a part of these EO Talks. Tell us about that.
Yeah, you named so many of them. I'll just tell a personal story. EO Talks is really what got me involved in the organization. I've been an entrepreneur for 15 years, and I attended this event. And while I was listening to the stories of these members, I identified with them, because as business owners, often you feel alone. You may be at a cocktail party telling somebody about your business and their eyes gloss over. Well, I just listened and I was like, they get it. And I was inspired. For me, what I ended up doing really was changing my life. I went home and told my husband, we're going to take our kids out of school and travel in Europe for 6 months. And we ended up doing that, and it changed my life. And it was just because I was inspired by listening to other business owners.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so again, it's that building the community, right? Which is so hard on so many parts of life, especially as a business person, right? Especially as an entrepreneur, someone creating your own source of revenue and career path, which is exciting. Okay, so let's talk about these EO Talks. So who can attend and who should attend?
Yes, so really, it's designed for entrepreneurs and business owners, or anyone really who has a passion, a burning desire, maybe an idea that has just kind of been ruminating inside of their heads and they want to bring out to the world. It could be also a business owner who's had a business for quite some time, is looking for inspiration from others, educators, or a wide variety of community members that support our entrepreneurial community. So that's bankers, accountants, insurance providers, other service providers as well. And then I would love to see also some students attend, because entrepreneurship, I mean, it can start with people as young as going around mowing. I just saw a kid the other day mowing people's lawns. It's awesome. That's where it all starts.
Yes, and I think you just kind of hit the nail on the head too, that entrepreneurs are beginning so much earlier in life too. I mean, we hear from time to time now, and again, of teens that are taking advantage of platforms and creating $1 million incomes just out of that entrepreneurial spirit, right? Which is inspirational for many generations. So learn as much as you can when you can, right? Because there's new avenues, new platforms for ROI. There's just so many different opportunities out there. And this is just a great way to be introduced to it and meet those people, rub elbows, maybe discover something new that you never even stopped to think about as an entrepreneur. So let's talk about the deadline though, because this is tomorrow. So how do people sign up? How do they get involved?
Sure. So it's tomorrow. It begins at 5 o'clock. It's at Jump. Folks can go to eoidaho.org. There's a link on there to purchase tickets through Eventbrite, and they can purchase tickets. We're going to keep the ticket sales open all the way up to the event. You can even come and purchase tickets on site.
Great. Okay. And then if people just want to learn more about the Entrepreneurs Organization, look into it further, being a nonprofit as well, where do they go?
Just Google EO Entrepreneurs Organization, and you'll get our website. We're a global organization with over 15,000 members in 60 countries. So as a member, you not only get access to the kinds of folks that you'll hear tomorrow, but you have access to entrepreneurs and leaders across the globe.
It's so exciting and such an incredible resource, especially for so many right now. A lot of us branching out and doing our own thing, right? Our own little side hustle.
For sure.
Or our own hustle,
sure.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
so make sure to check this out. Okay, Stephanie, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow because I have the honor of hosting the event. So this will be a new experience for me as well. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, Melissa. We appreciate your support and can't wait to see you as well.
Okay, you take care.